Hi children, welcome back to Maths class. In previous class, we have started a chapter geometry and we have learned about shapes. We have seen different kind of shapes. We have discussed plane shapes and solid shapes. Okay, now we are moving to another part of geometry, that is point, line and line segment. Okay, now let us see what is a point. Point. P-O-I-N-T. Point. What do you mean by a point? Do you have any idea when I say a point, what it is? Can you tell me what it is? Yes, this is a point. A dot made with a pen, pencil, chalk or marker is called a point. See, this is a point. This is a dot. Okay, a point is a dot. Okay, it has no length or breadth. We have seen in solid shapes, we have seen length and breadth. Do you remember that? For a point, we don't have length or breadth. Okay, and how you denote a point? A point is denoted by capital letters. Okay, so for example, this is a point and we will name it as capital A. And it is point A. It is read as point A. Now this is another point. Okay, we can put the name as X. How will you read it? It is point X. How will you read it? This is point A. Okay, and now this point is point X. Okay, so we have seen a point. What is a point? It is a dot made with a pen, pencil, chalk or marker. It is represented as with capital letters. Okay, for example, point A, point X, point Y, like that. A point has no length or breadth. Okay, a point has no length and no breadth. Okay. Now let us see what is a line. Line. Okay. L-I-N-E. Line. What is a line? It is a long, thin mark made on a paper. Okay, it is a long, thin mark made on a paper. You draw a line like this. Okay, now see, for a line, you don't have end points. So for a line, there is no end points. For a line, there is no end points. Okay, so see, it is a long, thin line. So it has no thickness. A line has no thickness. It has no thickness. Okay. And now what is next? Next is line extends endlessly to both sides. That is why it is said it has no end points. It will go like this endlessly. Without end, it is going in both directions endlessly. That is why it is not having end points. A line extends endlessly in both directions. Line extends endlessly in both directions. Okay. The line extends endlessly in both directions. See, to this direction and to this direction. It is going endlessly. That is why we are putting an arrow like this. This arrow indicates that it is extending endlessly to both direction. Okay. You can put a point A and B on line. Okay. Now we can name it as line AB. Okay. Line AB. How will you write it? A, B, and on the top you will draw a line with both arrows on both sides. Okay, so how will you represent line? Line AB with a straight line on the top with arrows on both sides. Okay, this is how you denote line AB. It can be line XY. You can draw another line X, Y. How will you write it? Line XY or line XY with arrows on both ends. This is how you denote a line. Okay. Now let us see what is a line segment. Okay. L-I-N-E, line segment, S-C-G-M-E-N-T, line segment. Okay, now let us see what is a line segment. Okay, first let us mark 2 points. Okay, and we'll write it as point A and point B. So we have marked 2 points, point A and point B. Okay, now we are going to join these 2 points with a straight line. Okay, so with a straight line we are going to join these 2 points. This is called a line segment. Okay, a part of line joining 2 points is called a line segment. Okay, first we have taken 2 points A and B and we have joined the points using a straight line. So what is a line segment? A part of line joining 2 points is called a line segment. Okay, it has got end points. Like line segment has end points. Line segment has end points. Okay, point A and point B. These are the end points. Okay, now how will you represent it? We'll represent it as line segment AB, or we will write AB and we will draw a small line on the top. This is how you denote line segment AB. Okay, how will you read it? For example, XY. Line segment XY. How will you denote it? X, Y, and on the top you will draw a small line. This is how you represent line segment. Okay, what is line segment? It is a line, part of line joining 2 points. Okay, line segment has end points. Line was not having end points. Line segment is having end points. Okay, now let us move on to the next topic, that is ray. Ray. R-A-Y. Ray. What is a ray? Let us see. 2 points. AB. And I am going to draw line like this. Okay, now what you can see, this line is extending in one direction endlessly. That is why we are putting arrow in one side. So what is a ray? Ray is a line segment that can be extended endlessly in one direction. So what is a ray? Ray is a line segment that can be extended endlessly in one direction. Only in one direction. That's why we are putting arrow in one end only. Okay, so ray has a starting point but no end point. Okay, ray has starting point but no end point. Ray has starting point but no end point. Why? Because it is extending endlessly in one direction. That's why it is not having a end point. Okay. Now let us see how to represent it. Ray AB. Okay. Now how will you write it? You will write AB and on the top you will draw a line with arrow in one side. Okay, let us see one more example. Okay, X, Y. What is this? This is a ray. It has no end point but has start point. Okay, so how will you write it? X, Y, and on the top you will draw a line with an arrow on one side. How will you read it? You will read it as ray X, Y. Okay. So children, today we have learned what is a point, what is a line, what is a line segment and what is a ray. Okay, so thank you children. See you in next class.